Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be doing a special Halloween episode with some calligraphy lettering and some Halloween doodling as well. I'll be using a fine liner like this, a mango fine liner, and then Tombow soft brush tip pen and a Tombow hard brush tip pen and staedtler pigment liners. I have 6 different thicknesses here: 0.05, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.5 and 0.8. So before we begin, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications so you will be the first one to know when I upload a new video. So let's begin with writing the Happy Halloween in a bouncy calligraphy font. So I'll be sketching out with a pencil first so I don't go off the center, and then I'm drawing the letters with a Tombow brush pen. I'm using a bouncy calligraphy font, and here we are. And then for the happy part, I'm going to do a basic font with a staedtler pigment liner. So we'll start off the doodling with a haunted mansion. So it's 2 uneven boxes on one top of another, and then I'm drawing windows and adding houses to the side. And then always these haunted houses are located in like hillsides in movies, so I'm just going to add a hill. And then I'm going to color off the white parts with my black pen, leaving out the windows and doors. You can add tiny elements like flags or chimneys to this house, and then once I'm done with the coloring, I'm adding a road to this mountain and then some clouds and some birds. Next I'm drawing a spooky spider. So I draw a black circle with 2 white eyes and then 8 legs. Now I'm drawing a skull. So I just draw a Simpson type face with some teeth popping out, and the eyes and nose I keep them white. And then the pumpkins, I draw an apple and draw 2 lines in the middle and 2 lines out, and then the spooky eyes and then the mouth. So these are jack-o'-lanterns, but I'm doing it the very easy way so anyone can follow it. So once we are done with the lanterns, I'm going to draw some leaves. So these are like dried leaves. Of course, Halloween comes in autumn, so Halloween is nothing without some dried leaves. Then we're gonna do a cute ghost here. So I'm doing the cute ghost with he is saying boo, and then I'm drawing a fan for him. So I'm gonna make this ghost a girl ghost. So I'm adding eyelashes and a small bow, and this one a hat over here. So this is a danger bones. Next I'm gonna doodle a gravestone. I draw a half of an oval with grass in the bottom, and then I write RIP on it, and I'm gonna add thickness with my pigment liner. Before moving on to the next doodle, I'm gonna add some cobwebs to these letters. So I just pick a point and draw some lines from there, and then do the connecting lines of the cobweb. So I'm planning to draw 3 cobwebs in this lettering, and then I draw a hanging spider from it. Just a circle with 8 legs. Then let's move on to the next doodle. That would be a bat. So I draw the head of the bat, and then the wings, and then the tail, and then I'm gonna color it with black. All the doodlings I'm doing in black and white. You can use colors if you want. I'm adding tiny bats around the big bat. These are going to be line bats like the crows we draw. So I'm going to draw in different sizes. Some are small, some are big, so they look like some are in distance and some are close by. So in this space here, I'm going to add a graveyard with some gravestones. So some are crosses, some are square gravestones, and some, like the earlier one, half circled ones. And then over here I'm gonna do some squiggly worms, like creepy ones. And this is a potion I'm gonna draw, like a poisonous potion with a poisonous bottle, and then with the skull and the cross. And then next I'm gonna draw a spooky ghost. It's just a random lined ghost with black eyes and a black hollow mouth. Here I'm drawing two spooky eyes. Everything is spooky in Halloween. So I'm adding some wiggle worms over here, much bigger ones than the ones I drew earlier. One is standing, just crawling around. And then I'm gonna draw a moon behind this bat here, a full moon. Next I'm drawing some poisonous mushrooms. So I draw about 3 different sizes of mushrooms, and I'm adding a puddle underneath them. I'm adding circles to the mushrooms. I'm gonna keep the circles white and color them out in black. I'm adding some dripping poison from the mushrooms, like raindrops, and I'm coloring out the mushrooms, leaving out the circles. It's really surprising how you can turn a cute mushroom into a poisonous one. And then next I'm going to draw a sickle. I draw the handle of it and then the blade. Next we'll be drawing some stars around it. I'm drawing 2 different types of stars to give a variation. And then next I'm gonna add a cloud over here to our moon and thickness around the cloud. This space over here, we're going to use it to draw a spooky tree. I start with the tree trunk and then add the roots and branches. I draw the bottom branch first and then add the top branches. So as this is a spooky tree, don't think too much, just draw branches where you feel like and curl the end of each branch. So I add a hollow to the tree and then color the branches and the tree trunk with the pen. You can just fill out the blank space with your pen and leave the hollow out. Coloring is one of the most fun things to do when doing doodlings, because you can just keep on coloring, no worries. And then I'm gonna draw a small tiny owl over here in this branch, just keeping out the eyes and the beak white. Then here I'm drawing a witch's hat, which is very famous during Halloween, and I'm using some crooked lines to do the top part of the hat to give it that witch's hat look. And then I fill out the white space, leaving out the belt in black. And then Halloween is nothing without some trick or treat, so let's add some candies here. You can draw any type of candies, so I'm adding some toffees and lollipops, so you can have different wrappings to give them a variation. Over here I'm drawing a bloody knife, so I am drawing a knife and adding some blood dripping from it. Next I'm drawing a request from one of our fans. The request was to draw a witch on a broom, so I love to call it the Wicked Witch of the West. So she's riding on a broom, wearing her fancy witch shoes and holding a wand out with a torn cape. So I'm coloring out the broom here. After drawing, I'm gonna color her in black. I like to draw it as a silhouette because it gives more of the look of a witch to it when I color the whole thing in black. So I just keep on coloring this thing. So I actually like the way it turned out. Then we're going to draw a potion spot with some bubbling potion out of it. So I'm adding bubbles pouring from the pot and then some on the floor as well, so it looks like it's overflowing. Next you can just color the pot in black. That's going to give that witch spooky effect because these pots are always black. And then the candles, I'm drawing some dripping candles in 3 different sizes. Next I'm drawing a cobweb over here as well, a big one attached to the tree, pot and the candles. All you have to do is pick a point, and then from that point you just draw lines to the nearest things and then draw the spiral of the web. Next I'm drawing a jar over here with some eyeballs in it. Eyeball jars are pretty famous in all the cartoons and movies about Halloween. I add some liquid to the jar as well. Here I'm drawing the same eyeball out of the jar in a bigger version. And then I'm drawing some scarecrow smiley faces with some stitched mouths. Here is a very Halloween cat. It's very squiggly, it's like a S. So I keep the eyes wide to give it that creepy look. I think black cats are very creepy, but I actually like them. I'm drawing another cat over here in this space. It's a seated cat. Next I'm drawing a coffin over here. I draw the coffin and add the depth and draw lines to give that depth. I'm going to draw a cross on it and then add the grain of the wood with a thin pigment liner. Here I'm drawing another type of a ghost. It's like it's coming out of something. Now I'm going to use it for a creepy urchin kind of a thing. I found this out in the internet. It's all there in most of the Halloween stuff. So here I'm drawing blood dripping teeth like Dracula teeth. This space over here I'm going to use it to fill with same type of ghost without hands, and then adding a spider to this space. Another smiley here, and then to end with we're going to draw a centipede. They are always scary, at least for me. So we're done with the doodling. I'm adding some orange to our lettering so it's going to stand out in the middle of the doodling. So we have finished our calligraphy lettering for Halloween and our doodlings. I actually enjoyed doing the doodles along with the lettering. So if you have any theme ideas for calligraphy lettering and doodling, and if you like me to do more videos like this, please mention in the comment section below and I will definitely look into it and do more videos if you like to. Alright, that's all for today then. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification if you want to see me soon. Until that, bye bye. Happy Halloween.